like bless me, hit the dance floor, impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake a in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world.
Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma ask you, like bless me, hit the dance floor, impress me.
Long time no see. I woke up with this rash on my face and I don't know what it's from. Please help. Apello, this rash is caused by interaction with infected watermelon. Have you had contact with one? Yes, my wife is a watermelon. So is she infected? Yes, she must be infected. This is a very rare disease. The percentage of watermelons getting this is less than 1%, usually about 1 watermelon per country. If you want to see more videos like this, then don't forget to
We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Pass to Barlow. Now Edgecombe. George in the post. Can't hit from in close. And Jones has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Taken away. And now the 76ers on the break. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he's good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The shot by George, no good. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Good on the triple.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set.
Here's Leonard. Right side, Garland. Pass to Collins. Now Jones. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Here's Philadelphia. Outside, George. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 6 points.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mathurin for 3. And the Clippers miss again. The 76ers leading by 8. And George, here we go. And George with this stuff.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Jones for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And then George with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And the Clippers making a switch here. And here's Leonard. Over George. And too long on the shot. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Nice work to get it inside and draw
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, you want to talk about upside. DJ Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag.
Now here's Leonard. Still yet to score. Back to Dunn. To the paint. To stop the drought.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And I love the energy you see from Mathurin inside, using his athleticism to win the day.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Pulls it up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Dunn, the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by George. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. 76ers lead.
Los Angeles.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
George, that's a two-pointer. Again, Philadelphia.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. George with the bucket. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And he takes advantage of whatever the defense gives. George can go to the finesse game if he has to.
Dunn outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. And so Dunn nails both of them. Philadelphia leading by 19. Outside, George. Going inside. And George with the stuff.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
Dunn outside. Launches a 3. And the Clippers miss again. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 21. Stolen by George. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Edgecombe, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by George.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And the Clippers making a switch here. And here's Leonard from three. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 5.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Dunn. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and that three-point shot really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. Now, look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Garland, no good.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
A minute 20 left here in the second. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Here's Jones. Missed inside. It's George on the wing. Here's Barlow. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got 12 now in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Leonard draws the double. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
And Philadelphia making a change here. On the wing, too. Here's George. Again, Philadelphia.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
And that one drops for him. George has got 33.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers on top, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Leonard looking over the floor. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. To the middle. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Outside, Jones. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
George in the post. The wide open look here for Terry. The shot's good on the assist by George. Terry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Jones. And that one drops.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Outside Leonard. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Misses the 3. The shot by George, wide open. Another three for Philadelphia.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
Jones, no luck. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Pass to Lopez. And Jones has it in the corner. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Hey, DBL.
Bucket 6. And here's Leonard from 3. Drains the three-pointer.
For 3.
Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
And here is Los Angeles now. With a 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
I didn't know you was in a game.
From deep, George hands it from downtown. George has got 44.
Well, it's easy to see who the
Check out the
offense is
page.
running through tonight. Why change anything? Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Back to Walker.
Hey,
George
Beezy.
looking around.
Terry
Outside. Pass to George. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here's Leonard from 3. Again, Leonard missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And here is Drummond. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And George gets it to go.
Well, he's cooking with gas right now. He's got over half of his team's points, and he's showing no signs of letting up.
And Leonard gets it to go.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Payne. Back to George. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jones for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's George. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Leonard. Pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Jones has got 8 points here in this quarter. And here's George for 3. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Payne. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia. Up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so here is Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. Embiid. The kick out to Walker. Outside Edwards. Pass to Edgecombe. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Edgecombe. Batum grabs the miss. Here's Dunn. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Yeah, I'm trying to mess. I'm messing.
1 minute now into the fourth quarter.
He said he'll be home soon.
Now here's
He's late right now.
Outside, Walker to the wing right side. 4 on the clock. Edgecombe. Good on the three-point shot.
And for a rookie, Edgecombe is showing some impressive confidence offensively. I'm not sensing any hesitation from him.
Here's Dunn. Sinks the triple.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Walker. Here's Edgecombe. Batum grabs the miss. And so Garland will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Lifts it up off the inbound. Good D by Lopez. A three from Leonard. That one's not going to go. Pass to Edwards. On the wing, Walker. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
We're going to start up.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Walker. 76ers moving the ball around.
Now I got to go look at my running back.
See, on the shot clock.
I had running back today. I had a running back on my practice squad. I just elevated up.
Los Angeles now.
You know, we talked to the front office.
Leonard with the ball.
You know, he was showing us some promise in the preseason. No.
Outside Leonard. Over Terry. And again, no good by the Clippers.
We believe in elevating from within.
In the fourth quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Philadelphia making a change here. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter.
DBL.
Garland fires from
load your bad ass up since she got so much to say. Come on, let's go.
And a wide open look.
I want motherfucking. I got some shit for Mad Max.
Jones, no one around him.
You won't even get off. You're not even about to get off. Oh, welcome, Max. Welcome, Max. Welcome, Max. You ain't even get off on that. Let's go.
And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
DBL.
Kevin, they got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal.
Hey, DBL.
The one player that
really shit hurt when you seen that shot like this, motherfucker.
For George.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots.
He talk about, that's why I said, he say, welcome Max. Remember I said, welcome Max.
Of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Down low. And Jones sends it back. Outside Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Pass to Walker. Right side George. Can't hit from the elbow. So it's Philadelphia.
I got to do my damn